Hey, Adam here with a simple and fast review of the Lumary brand Christmas tree cone light. We're going to open it up, show you what it looks like, put it together, and of course test it out and let you know whether or not it's worth buying. All right, so getting this stuff out of the box, you'll have kind of your bottom base pieces that you'll need to work with. Your star at the top, more pieces. And then eventually what you'll have is the lights here. So obviously you're going to need to follow your instruction manual. Trying to figure out exactly how this works, but you'll get the remote, instructions, quick setup, and then user manual as well. All the parts and pieces, springs, stuff like that. And then of course, your lighting. So we'll go ahead and get it set up and show you what it looks like. That's going to be my plug. All right, so it is pretty cold outside, so I'm going to demonstrate this for the most part inside. And I just want to show you that it is plugged into the wall over there. So decent amount of length on that. And then I'm sure you're not going to get a good view, so I'm going to move this around. There's a pretty extensive keyboard, or remote control here that gives you a lot of functionality. There's an off and an on, and one thing you do need to focus on is you need to point it towards the actual plug, not towards the tree. But just to give you an idea, we can go all red. Oop, there we go, all red, all green, blue. And we can change whether or not we want the star to be on, to be white, and I'm not sure if you can see that, there we go, or matching the color. So if we want to match, we can match. If we want to have it off, we can turn it off, or we can individually have the star be white. Lots of mix and match capabilities as we do this. You can kind of rotate, you can do cool things. So we'll show you what it looks like outside, but it's pretty cool. A lot of functionality, like I said, and if you just want like an all white tree, you can do that and have it look great. And again, just make sure you're aiming this directly at that little plug. Setup was relatively easy. It does, it would be cleaner if it told me exactly how many to put and had little notches as to where to kind of connect these. It's all part of the connection process, but overall pretty cool. So we'll show you what this looks like outside, because that's where I'm going to put it. So one more thing I want to show is you may see this starting to light up. There are a couple settings for music. So if you make some noise, let me turn it off and then I'll do it. And so when you make a lot of noise, it lights up depending on how much sound is going to be there. So if you want to play some music around the tree, it'll actually correspond with that through the middle. Very cool. So let's show it outside. All right, so it turned out that my wife actually prefers it inside. So I'm just going to film some more stuff here. Two things I want to point out. First is there is an app. So you can connect this, download an app and have control via your phone if you don't feel like doing it via the remote control. The second thing is you can also set this up with either Google Assistant or Alexa devices. So a lot of functionality. But in the meantime, I'm going to go cycle through and show you some of the other things that this does, just because I think it's really cool. So it's hard to see, but it also does pictures, kind of. If you're seeing it from a distance, maybe you can see it a little bit better. So a lot of cool stuff that can be done with this. And understand, I'm hitting a lot of buttons here, so it's, sometimes it'll just stay in one. If you have just one preference, it'll stay in that. I'm just kind of hitting a lot of different options to give you. But to me, this thing is totally worth buying. Anytime the wife gives approval, it's always a win for me. So hopefully this review helped, and there's the little Christmas tree. Thanks for watching.